Okay, so here we are. It's the 18th of March 2019, just after St. Patrick's Day. And a big thanks to Ed for coming in. So Ed is one of our brilliant physiotherapy patients, and he saw us in the physiotherapy clinic in Kings Heath, and then he had lots of specialist soft tissue work done here with Georgina in the clinic in Harborne. And big thanks to Ed for doing the video testimony for us and the Google view, which we really appreciated. And can you tell us, Ed, what were things like when you first came to the physio clinic in Kings Heath?
So in Kings Heath I arrived 3 months ago exactly, on the 18th of December I believe, and I was very stiff in the upper back. I'd had a job with heavy lifting, lots of short range motion that developed a lot of strength but also a lot of bad posture. My shoulders were really rolled forwards, my neck was getting sore every now and again, and I developed tendonitis in both elbows. And so overall it was just very difficult for me to create that nice posture, and everything was not good, it was tight.
And I think I saw you myself, and that although you're a very kind of fit, strong guy, you had a lot going on. You had like neck pain, back, thoracic pain, you had tennis elbow on both sides, and things were pretty crap, I suppose, if we use that word.
Yeah, not great. I mean, you know, I was personally doing lots of stretching and mobility practices outside of my exercises to try and get back up there, but I think it was just so far gone that I needed a professional help.
And that brings us nicely in. So I saw you myself in Kings Heath for a few sessions. So do you want to just talk through what we did with you? Yeah,
so it was acupuncture on the elbows, which was really great, and we talked about physio that I could do with that. And then it was mind-blowing when the massaging on the neck and the ability to create more movement in a single attempt of work on the neck. The movement went from a really strained, difficult area around about here to an extra hour or two on each side. And then from there we just progressed. So it was the neck manipulation and down into the thoracic area too, because that flexion was just non-existent. Shoulders too, could barely raise them above my head without them locking
and I think manipulating your mid-back seemed to give you a lot of shoulder movement and seemed to help calm those elbows down.
Yeah, absolutely. All in all, that was really great.
So I think then you got lots of movement back, but those muscles were still really tight and angry. So we sent you to Georgina, and Georgina does all our soft tissue work. And do you want to tell us what magic she did with you?
Yeah, so the magic she did was she really worked into the knots and the muscles, and so I got that basic movement back, but she really unlocked the tension in the muscles, like you said, and managed to get mobility in the shoulders. I never even knew how much I lost until she started working on the shoulders. And the back as well, everything came into position. The posture immediately started getting better and more relaxed without actually having to try to put it into position and hold it for long periods of time. And then realizing too that she could work this sort of magic, I asked her to take a look at the hips and the pelvis area.
Brilliant. And we're kind of not seeing you after today, which always is a good thing. We can send you off kind of in a much better place. And how are things now?
Oh, it's night and day from when I first turned up. I didn't even know how much progress I could make in this short period of time. But my fluidity of movement, my strength has increased without the muscles getting stronger. I'm faster as well when I do my cardio work. Everything's just lighter. Even walking down the street, I just feel extra spring in the step. And waking up in the mornings, you know, there's nothing, no problems, no tension, no tightness.
And I think the other thing that seems to really benefit you is you got heavily into doing yoga.
Yeah, absolutely. So session 1 with you, Gerard, and you said, have you ever thought about yoga? And I went, not really. And then I decided to try it. There was a great introductory offer at Kings Heath over the Christmas period, 20 consecutive days for £20. And so I jumped in on that, and then it was I could see that doing the yoga was going to be ultimately a real beneficial complement to the physio, and then also for maintaining this for the long term.
Brilliant. Ed, thanks a lot for taking the time to do this, because I know you're a busy man and you're about to head off to your new exciting job, and thanks again.
Thank you so much to you, Gerard. Thank you to Georgina. I mean, I really appreciate discovering yourselves and the work you've done, so thank you yourselves.
Brilliant, thank you.